This is my build, Dunkirk. I have the water pieces here that are just like actually like studs. Like I have the dark blue, and then I kind of faded in to the beach and have the white right at the edge for like the waves crashing in. Most of these little boats I didn't spend that much time on. I just kind of stuck them together. But this is like a crashed boat that I have. It's like basically it had been bombed and it's crashing down, and I based this off of a actual Army Jeep. Most of the boats aren't actually based off of actual boats, but then there's a 109 Messerschmitt up here, and I actually have Batman flying it. Because
nice touch.
In each of my mocks, I always put Batman somewhere in it, no matter what it is. And then I have a Panzer III tank over there. It's not that accurate. The turret's a little too big, but I figured it'd be fine. And that's pretty much it. It's not like that complicated. It's just a beach.
Have you always been kind of interested in Dunkirk as the battle, or was it the movie that was coming out that inspired it?
My father and my grandfather are like big history buffs and like into that kind of stuff. I'm not as much into it, but they kind of inspire me as well. And then the movie was coming out, and I knew like the story of the battle, and I thought I'd just do it because I had the water pieces and all, and I already had it. May as well do it.
How'd the minifigs come together?
Well, it was a little expensive. It was like $200 because I have 50 of them at $4 each. I actually got like the different pieces of them, like the helmet, the gun, the torso, the pants, and the vest. I got them all like from different sellers, like where I could get the best price, so it wasn't that expensive actually. Because like a lot of these custom minifigures can be up to like $20 each, and it's just ridiculous. So, yeah.
Yeah, and when you bring this to a show, does it break down into different sections, or how does that work?
It's actually really interesting how I did this. So I put the water pieces on like 2 days before the show to make sure I had enough, which I did. And then my dad said, you got to take them off. And then we like put them in a bag and reorganized them so we can put them back on. But I actually put saran wrap tightly around it and then 2 giant leaf bags, tied it in the middle, put it on a large table, because a foldable table actually, because this is really flimsy right here. It's like not strong at all. So if I tried to just carry it, it would just like all fall apart. So it was on like a foldable table, and we just carried it up and slid it on and took off everything. And actually not one stud actually fell out, so the saran wrap kept it in. So it was pretty surprising. I thought it was going to go awful. I thought like right as I got to the show, like I'd open up and like everything would be wrong. But yeah, and then all these pieces were like in separate boxes and stuff, like the houses and the plane, the boats are in separate boxes. But yeah, that's pretty much how I transported it. It wasn't that difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, you get it here some way or another. Yeah, it works well. Do you have any other historical builds planned for the future then you'd like to do?
Usually I like to build like based on what movies are coming out. Like I had originally planned for 2017 to do a Beauty and the Beast mock where there'd be like large, like 3 feet tall Beauty and Beast dancing on like a moving table. But I looked into it and I thought, it's going to be a little expensive. I don't have the pieces I need, and I don't know if I can afford to buy them. So then I figured I'd do this, and it worked out well. Yeah.
Turned out great, so thank you. I appreciate you taking us through the build. Thank you.